What's up, 619? What's up, Lexus? Let me put this phone right here. Cold water puts him out, didn't it? Got another one. Got another one. Oh, nothing, just getting everything cleaned up for tomorrow. Go ahead and do it now. I won't have to do it in the morning. Go ahead and do it now. Figured I'd jump on here and get a little bit of content cleaning the booth out. I'm gonna prime these. I'm gonna put final primer on these doors. These 68 C10 doors, the grill shell, and the roll pan. Found another one, found another one. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get the couple more parts. I'll be right back. Y'all hang tight. Be right back. All right, let me go get the trim. Let me go get the trim. I'll be right. What is this? That'd probably be good right there. Let me go get the trim. I'll be right back. What's up, Sandra? Philip the third, 42. You know Santa's gonna be there soon. Santa ain't gonna be here. All right, so let me show you what's going on. All right. Nah, I ain't been bad. I've been a human being though. So here we are. So I got everything washed down. So tomorrow, I've been a human being, good, bad, and the ugly, the good and the bad and the ugly. So, anyways, so got the doors ready. So tomorrow, I'm not gonna wipe them off tonight because if I wipe them off tonight, I'm gonna have to do it exactly. So, like I said, I'm going to, tomorrow, it's supposed to be like 72 degrees tomorrow. So, I gotta put the filters on the fans and gotta do a little bit of cleaning up just a little bit. Then I'll wipe everything down with wax and grease remover, alcohol prep and final prep. And then I'm gonna mix up some CRE 321. I'm gonna mix it 2 to 1 to 1 and a quarter. And I'm gonna spray the trim. I'm gonna spray the trim, the grill, the roll pan, and the 2 doors. I could have got some more stuff in here, but I believe this will be enough. I was gonna get the 2 fenders in here, but it would be just too cluttered for me. So, like I said, we got the roll pan. Yeah, fixing to spray. Yeah, fixing the spray. Yeah, fixing the spray, fixing. Fixing the spray. Meaning I'm about to do it. Fixing, you know. Well, go ahead, man, get to work. The sand, so all right. So like I said, you're not doing nothing tomorrow. Well, I mean, that's your choice too. You don't have to do nothing tomorrow. You don't have to do nothing tomorrow. If you don't want to do nothing, don't do nothing. If you want to let the stand clock run out and not do nothing, then don't do nothing. So, like I said, tomorrow I will turn the fans off, blow everything off, and then I'll wipe the roll pan down, the doors down, the grill down, and the trim, because he wants the trim painted too. And then we'll wipe everything down really, really good. We'll wax and grease remover. And normally I would wash everything. Normally I would take the water hose and I would wash everything with like Ajax or Dawn dishwashing soap. But it's really, really cold and it'd take 3 or 4 days for it to dry. And so I'm just gonna blow it off really good, wipe it off with wax and grease remover. I've already blown it off before I brought it in here, so it's just got some residual dust on it from sanding, block sanding. But we're gonna spray, Mac, that sucks, man. I was gonna text you when I got done with this. So like I said, gonna wipe everything down with wax and grease remover tomorrow. Tomorrow, the weather says it's gonna be about 72 degrees tomorrow. So that'll be great. Like I said, I'm gonna mix up some CRE 321. I'm gonna mix it 2 to 1 to 1 1/4. And I'm going to put some nice coats on the doors, on the grill shell, the roll pan, and the trim. Now, what I probably will do, if I have to, I can turn the heat on. So I am going, if I have to, I can turn the heat on to knock some of the chill out the air. But like I said, if it's over 70 degrees, if it's anywhere from 68 to 70 degrees, I'm good. Like I said, I can turn the heat on. But I'm gonna get the doors, both doors, the trim, the grill, and the roll pan done tomorrow. And then Friday is supposed to be like 50 degrees. Then what I'll do Friday, while it's 52 degrees, I'll get the fenders and the hood ready. And then Saturday, it's supposed to be 72 degrees again Saturday. So what I'll do is I'll just let this stuff hang until Saturday, take all this stuff out, and then bring in the hood and the fenders, and I'll spray them in 2K CRE 321 high build epoxy, high build primer. And then, so with that being said, yeah, I got friends that live in Miami and Daytona and Clearwater and Kissimmee. So yeah, the weather's kind of weird. And then once all that's done, then I'll just let that stuff set for a little bit. Monday, I got to call the exhaust shop Monday on the Impala and see about getting the Impala to the exhaust shop. And then I'll probably spend a day on that and get the exhaust done on the Impala and then get it back. And then what I'll do is I'll get the doors. I got to do a little bit of work on the passenger side B-pillar, and then I'll get the doors mounted on the truck. And once I get the doors mounted, I will hook the battery up in the truck. I'll crank the truck up and bring it down here in the booth. And then what I'll do is I'm gonna 400 the doors off the truck so I can move them around and not laying on the floor. And then once I get them good and done, or good and did, whatever you want to call it, I'll put the doors on the truck, make sure the door gaps are right, back where they're supposed to be. Then I'll drive the truck down here in the booth and I'll start wiping everything down. And I'm probably going to tape the floor up I'll probably tape the floor up, meaning putting paper down on the floor, and I'll get his seats out. His seats are in here. So I'll get them out. I gotta put some plastic over them, or put a blanket over it. So no, I mean, they're covered up, but like I said, I'll probably put a blanket over it. And then once then I'll put paper on the floor. I'll put construction paper on the floor, and then I'll drive the truck in here, and then I will finish doing what I need to do, and then tape up the truck, and then the truck will be ready to spray. Yeah, Mac, look, so check this out. It's just in the wall like that. And I've had, now I got carts, Mac. I got carts I can roll in and out, but I can't really hold the doors on the cart. Now, if I drilled more holes in the top of the door channel, I could hang them with circle hooks. But I have buggies that I can hang all this stuff on. I can roll it in and roll it out. But I have had, now listen now, I've pushed the limits on that shit. I've had a fender, a door, and a fender. And then on this chain, I've had inner fenders, hood, and inner fenders. I've had some weight hanging on them boys, but I'm telling you what, I've had them. I've had them stacked, but it's just hard walking in and out, in and out, in and out. I feel like Kubert, you know what I mean? But like I said, I got roller carts. They're 10 foot long and 7 foot tall roller carts that I built, that we built at the school. The students built in the welding class out of some old 2x2 galvanized tubing. And I can hang on one buggy, I can hang a door and a hood and then some other stuff. But I was gonna hang the doors on there, and then I was like, you know what? If I do that, then I'm gonna have to hang the doors, because you can't hang 2 doors on one cart. I was gonna have to hang the doors here, so I was like, you know what? I'll just hang them. And then this right here, this metal here is the pieces that we cut off of that hog wire. I just put them in my bender and rolled them and made J-hooks out of them. It worked out great. Let me ask y'all, have you ever painted with a wet floor? Yeah, I mean, it don't bother me. Don't bother me, but I'm priming, but I have painted with a wet floor. But when I paint this truck, I'm gonna put construction paper down on the floor, and the floor will be completely construction paper. And then I will tape the truck up, and then I will tape the truck to the floor to keep any overspray or anything getting up underneath the truck. It'll take me a few hours to tape up the truck and get it masked up with plastic. And what I'll do is I'll probably curtain the bottom of the truck at the pinch wheels, and then wrap the rest of it in plastic, and then put 16-inch paper against the plastic, so you don't have no flake back on your paper, on your plastic, to kind of save on the paper. And because the truck don't have no front end on it or a bed, it's just a cab. And then bring it in here and paint it. I have the cart too. But I like doors. Yeah, Mac. Now, I thought about building some more racks, Mike, but the new racks I built, if I get some scrap tubing, will be longer. They'll probably be 12 foot or longer, so I can hang 2 doors, you know. But I've had a lot of stuff in here hung on these chains. They'll hold it. So this booth is 24 by 24, and it's 13 foot tall. The only regret I have is I should have put PEX line in the floor, and I should have made it have a 12-foot door so I could bring a big truck in here. So if I could get like a semi truck in here, I could paint semi trucks all day long. I got a buddy that's got a truck company that, you know, always needs something done, but I don't have nowhere to paint it. But anyways, that's that. Yeah, so y'all hang tight. So hang tight. I'm gonna walk back up to the big shop. There might be a glitch jumping from router to router, but don't go nowhere. Y'all hang tight. Let me walk up here to the big shop, and then I'll show you what I got going on up here. It's about time. It's about soup time. It's about soup time. Yeah, there's the Impala right there. There's the Impala ready to go to the daggone. So here's a truck. So there's a truck. Like I said, it's all I gotta do is paint the. Well, I mean, I got a lot of other shit I gotta do. I gotta paint the cab and the doors. Man, I love this pinky jump. This show right here. Love that show, man. All right. Yeah, it's supposed to get down in the 30s tonight. It's supposed to get down in the 30s tonight. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it, Mac. It's supposed to get down to the 30s tonight, but tomorrow's supposed to be in the 70s. So, like I said, everybody's going to, everybody be home here in a little bit, just a few minutes. So I figured, I said, you know what, let me finish. They left to go do some stuff, and I said, well, let me go out here and finish doing what I'm doing and get everything hung up so I don't have to start early in the morning and get ready. But I will go live tomorrow, and I'm going to go live. If people join in, If they're with their family, I get it. But it'll probably be around 12 or 1. It depends. As soon as it hits 70 degrees, I'm spraying. So I'm going to go live and get some content. Yeah, I love this show, Mac. I love this show, man. It's so funny, man. It's so funny. Look at old fat boy. Look. Yeah, Mac, here's my racks. Right here. Right here. This is my, see, I was going to put it on this rack, Mac. Right here. And I got like 5 or 6 of those, I think. At least 5, I think. But anywho's. Well, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate everybody tapping in on Christmas Eve. I hope everybody has a good Christmas. Don't sweat the petty stuff and don't sweat the petty stuff. And look, man, let me tell you something. It ain't all about the material things, Don't go in, well, it's already here. Don't go in debt trying to buy stuff for people. You know what I mean? Don't go against, don't go exceeding your means. You know what I mean? Just don't. I'm trying not to get emotional, but don't go against your, just don't go against your means. You know what I mean? Don't spend more, and don't sweat the petty stuff, and don't pet the sweaty stuff. Stuff's really not that serious. There's a lot of people in the world, not just on YouTube. There's a lot of people in the world that take shit way too serious, man. It ain't that serious, I promise you. It ain't that serious. It really not. It's really not. Don't worry about things you can't change, because worrying about stuff you can't change, it's not going to change. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen, and that's the way it's going to be. It's like you're either a good person or a bad person. Some days you might be a good person, some days you might be a bad person. But at the end of the day, just do your best. Do your best. And if that's all you got, then that's all you got. Don't let people walk over top of you. Don't let people walk on you. Don't let people misuse you. I don't know. I could go on and on and on and on and on. But be like Hooterville. So I appreciate every single one of you. I'll be in the booth tomorrow, and I know it's gonna be Christmas Day. I will spend time with the family And we're going to deal with not having Owen with us once again. So, boys and girls, yeah. Well, I throw mine out. So, boys and girls, I appreciate you. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Don't worry about the man up the road. Don't worry about the man down the road. Sweep off your own front porch while sweeping off anybody else's. Put God first at loose end drag. Peace, 7 chicken grease. I'm out.